Playing football in Texas is nothing like I'm ever going to experience ever again. You know, I feel like Texas has such great talent that any team you go out against, you're going to have to bring your A game. And knowing that and stepping under the lights and coming out and saying, okay, we're going to have to play good to beat this team is like nothing else I'm ever going to experience.
Set your fingerprint on this football program tonight. Play your tail off, earn the next big game by what you did as a football team.
Let's run you guys off easy. Block, kill the whistle, play the whistle, everything goes the way you want, man. Go right down and score.
Make your clock. Do your job with phenomenal effort. This could be the play of the game right here. Make this the play of the game.
Don't let them run the ball on us. Don't let them run the ball on us. Get lined up, play, and show them what we're all about every single snap. Yes, sir. Show them who the best team is in this district.
Stay back, stay. You better back. This is a championship on the line right here.
Go, y'all.
One, two, three.
And let me ask you something. Do you want this championship?
Yeah.
Do you really want this championship? Well, Pirates take what they want. Let's go get it. Win on three. 1, 2, 3.
We talked about it last year. It's this time of year, man. What are you willing to do for one more week? You know what I mean? I'm not ready to put up equipment. I know you're not ready to put up equipment. Bottom line, focus in, do the little things better than they do. Let them line up in face and see what happens.
Tough is discipline. Tough is being able to control yourself in a game that's borderline out of control. Tough is 11 guys flying around repeatedly. Bam, 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 bam. Playing for each other, not for themselves.
When you first step out there, it's just like, wow, it's my time now. You just want to take it all in, you know, you'll never forget that. You never will.
We don't like them. We really do. It's a game that everyone looks forward to, the community looks forward to, us as players, we especially look forward to it.
We've grown up with the people that play on Arlington, so there's a lot of trash talking going on that week before the game going on, and going out to that game, you know, we knew it was going to be a good game because they had some talent from the year before.
How do you feel? Man, we don't get nights like this very often. We don't get nights like this very often. You gotta embrace it when you got them, man. You gotta make the most of it when you got them. Great thing about winning a big game, you get another big game. That's what happens to winners, okay? America loves a winner.
So the bye week, you know, as players, I think we really dislike the bye week because first off, we don't get to play on Friday. And second off, it's probably the hardest week of practice you're going to have all year. You know, we're going to condition. You know, everything's going to be a little bit harder and it's going to be a little bit longer.
Guys, it's an easy game. Get hits on the quarterback, win the turnover battle, play with fanatic effort, and tackle well, we win. Let's have a great one. Here we go. 4, 1, 3. 1, 2, 3.
This is a big game, but every game that we've played to this point has been based upon what groups before us have done. We don't win this game, it's going to take a long time for us to have an opportunity to play in front of a packed house in a great big game again. It's not a threat, I'm just telling you how this deal works. It took a long time to go to this point, okay? Win the game, you win another big game. You like playing in front of a packed house? You like having TV cameras and radio stations and newspapers all over you all the time because you play elite level football? Okay. Then you set your legacy and your path tonight. Set your fingerprint on this football program tonight. Play your tail off, earn the next big game by what you did as a football team, all right? Play with fanatical effort, be physical, let's go get it. Let's go. Hey, big win in their face. No time to get north and then bank it to the sideline, okay? We're gonna have to get to the edge right now.
Be ready for blue. Be ready for blue. That would be my bet right now, okay?
The bye week for us is a return to fundamentals. It's an opportunity for us to spend a lot of time from a conditioning aspect. Obviously, I was very pleased about the way that we came into the season from a physical conditioning standpoint, but that's a constant thing that we work on and something that you hang your hat on when you get into fourth quarter games that are close. And so that's a period of time when you don't have a specific game plan that you're working on and you have an opportunity to really focus on the fundamental aspects of the game. Ball security, blocking, tackling, things that you first learned when you're playing Little League football, they never get old, and they're the cornerstones of this game. And so we focus a lot of attention to detail in that regard, and then we condition hard.
So we're playing Arlington, the first game of district, and last year they got us pretty good. They beat us, I think, by 30 points, and we had a really good team last year, and we knew they were going to have talent this year. So the bye week helped us prepare for Arlington, and we focused on Arlington. And we were focused, and we have a really big rivalry with those guys. We've been playing against those guys since junior high, and I felt like we came out and we took it to them.
Outstanding season of 2011 where we went 12-2. Arlington High was the one regular season loss, and not just beat us, but beat us badly. And so for us to be able to go into the game as a 1-2 football team, regardless of the difficulty of our non-district schedule, here comes Arlington High at 3-0 in their best start in over a decade. And so it was a big game, and not only the first district game, a rivalry game, but we actually went into the game as pretty heavy underdogs.
Arlington, that was a big game from what they did to us last year, and we had a lot to prove. Everybody, we were the underdogs, coming in because they obviously had the best record. They were saying that this was the best defense in Arlington history, and I wanted to embrace that challenge and see what they're really about. We went out, we played really well offensively, defense played well. We had a couple of turnovers, but defense did so well that it didn't really hurt us that much.
We'll go 2 middle return. They can't kick it deep, okay? Hey, look, we were 1 away on the field. Let's go. Okay? We finish, and you will blow this football team out. Be physical and finish every single rep. Feed off the defense, man. They just got a safety for you. Kick return had a great return. Feed off of each other.
Miles, the quarterback, it's done. It's going to be rip east, stay, 3 naked right, smack. Rip east, stay, 3 naked right, smack. All right? Sell that fake hard. Sell that fake on that DN. All right, remember, Josh, what you doing over there, man? 3 naked right, smack. All right, remember how we run our routes? Run naked right away from each. Come in a little bit, scroll it back out. Let's go to work right. Hey, let's go. Let's finish. Taking it in.
Came out, I know the offensive line, we smacked them in the mouth a few times. We let them know who's the boss. We came out on the first drive, we put points up, and then our defense did exactly what we wanted them to do, like they do most of the time, and they came out and played lights out.
this half right now. Because we got the momentum right now. Okay? So we're going to play to 50, so we can. Silver, okay. We'll start with silver. We'll start with silver, okay?
And after 24 minutes of play, our score at the half, Arlington 28, Martin 24.
Make it right, man. This is your legacy right here. It's your football team. What's the end story going to be of your football team? Not somebody else's football team, not the 09 team, not the 10 team, not the 11 team. What about the 12 team in here right now? What's your legacy going to be? What are you going to do to build, not just carry on? We never talked about carrying on a tradition. We talked about building a tradition. Can I get a yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And ultimately, take care of the ball, take their football away. But you know what this game comes down to, man? Effort, emotion, physicality. Effort, emotion, physicality. That's the name of the game in the second half. You go back to what you did in the summertime. Go back to what you did on Columbus Day. Go back to every single holiday at 10 a.m. when those doors roll up, man. That is your optimism right now. At the end of this football game, I want to come in here and I want to ask you, what did they do all summer long? That's a rhetorical question, because you know damn well what they did all summer long. And that's why you do what you do in the summer.
Touchdown, Kyle Head.
You know, they had a really good football team, obviously off to a 3-0 start. The defense was playing extremely well. And you don't want to start district at 0-1 because all of a sudden now every game is critical from that point forward. And so we were able to come out of the game with a 38-28 win. We got a great celebration in the locker room. Matt Waller was unveiled as our starting quarterback, and Matt was a 3-year starter for us at safety, a captain of our football team, starts on every special teams unit we had, was actually, as a junior, the District 4 5A Special Teams Player of the Year, which is a non-kicker or returner. That's a very, very high honor. And, you know, as we went through the bye week, that was the thing that we went in saying we need to have his stability and his leadership in that role. And so it was the unveiling of a whole different type of offensive mindset with Matt right there.
Connor Huckman on the carry. Number 15, Miles Garrett.
After we stop this play, we'll go 2 punt lock and stay in it. 2 punt lock and stay in it. We won't stem one way or the other, okay? 3rd and 4, they got the ball on the 14-yard line. It's time to make a play right now, man. They got punt issues as it is. Get a stop here, pressure that punt, field it, return it, and let's put this thing away.
Watch the ball, watch the ball.
We really wanted to win the game because they were talking a lot of trash, and nobody likes to get talked trash to, but nothing speaks better than your actions. So when we beat them, it felt good because we knew that their talking doesn't matter. All that matters is that we won the game, and we were able to pick it back up from last year.
We came out with a 38-28 victory over them, which was really big for us, and we wanted to prove to everybody that this was our city. We probably fell to them last year, but we're going to make it up, and we're about to dominate our district.
This year it was a nice feeling to go out there and beat them. Just knowing that you played with them since you were little, and that was the last time you would get to play, and it was a great feeling.
You know, the score didn't resemble what we actually did to them physically, because I feel like we had guys hitting people all over the place. Offensive line played great. We had young guys on the offensive line step up and tear people apart, tear a middle linebacker apart that's committed to TCU. And I feel like, you know, that game as a team brought us together.
On his feet for the goal. Give him a round of applause.
This is where roaches are compiled. They are dejected. Finish! Finish! Yes! Finish!
Let's go.
2 seconds left on the clock. That's when we snap the play. Okay, let's go. 16-yard line. This is where you can pile roaches, keep your cool, play physical, and I do not want a swarm of white jerseys on the back right now because I want them all on the ground. I want them all on the ground. We're going to run, snap the ball with 2 seconds left on the clock. Split them up. Hey, defense. How many they have at halftime? 28. What'd you do all summer? We lifted every single day. That's an off-season win, man. That's a shutout in the second half. That's an off-season win right there. Got a bunch of guys that played a ton of football tonight. Several players playing on both sides of the ball and still outlasted your opponent conditioning-wise in the second half. Very, very exciting. Make sure you kiss your folks and tell them thanks for coming. Say hi to one of those pretty girls over there. Take 4 minutes. You got 4 minutes.
Can we party?
Where's Colin?
We get to party.
Oh, jam. Right here. Hey, I want you to jam. Not those crazy jams we had listened to before. I'm talking about some old school jams. Going in there.